Hey everyone, it's Sonic Wolf, and this is the commentary episode reaction video for episode 4 of Sonic Unleashed. Now, I honestly don't remember if I've recorded this after school or before school. I just don't really have any good memory about behind the scenes of this project. I just had very low memory because there are a lot of things that I honestly wanted to forget. Not only because the dialogue and things that I said did not really age well, but mostly it's the overall execution of this because I really hated this idea of just showing documents and artwork that you unlock based on the items you get. Alright, now these are B enemies right here. I really hate those enemies. Like, I really, really do. There is a technique of getting rid of them, but I don't think a lot of people knew about the technique. Pretty much you grab those enemies, and then you block their attacks at just the right time, and then you attack them from behind, making them vulnerable. I didn't actually realize it until a few years ago. Yeah, I didn't even realize it till then.
I know there are two items which are really hard
Yeah,
to
and
get.
I think also the reason I decided to change the idea for me to sit on the couch, not only because I think it's easier to look at the TV, but also I think I remember my back was killing me when I was just sitting on the floor. Yeah, it was a really hard floor. I don't think there was a carpet or anything soft from what I remember. Yeah, I really hate the text in editing that I put there. There is no outline, there's no shadow in the text because it pretty much blends in with the video footage. It's pretty much like the editing text that you see on Flynn Masters, and yeah, of course, I just reference other YouTubers, and yeah, because when you don't have any font or shadow in the text, it would just blend together in with the image, and you can barely read what they're saying. In some ways, I'm really glad that the editing is somewhat improved over the years, because you don't really learn if you improve.
Wait. Aha, there you are.
Yeah, to be truthfully honest, I didn't really know anything about these items I was missing. When I played for the game about the first 3 times, I only got about roughly 50 to 70 items. Most of them I did not even know about. Most of them I didn't even know where they were. I only just found one guide on the internet, and I remember there was text saying where the item is, but it's really difficult for me to look for. Oh god, the frame rate. Yeah, it was really, really difficult to really find the items without any videos showing exactly where it is, because I just like looking at things by videos or just emotion, not by text, because I can't read in text. But I love the stage design. Like, there's something I forgot to mention. I love the level design. Like, even though this game is made by the Sonic team, for the level stages developed by Dims, they did a pretty good job despite the limitations, as I said before.
Let's see what it does.
Oh my god, I just cringed so heavily because when you saw Chip flying out of the screen, you can see a mass amount of frames dropping. That's the one thing I really dislike, is a large amount of frames dropping. I would be so glad to do a redemption video for this Let's Play. I'll be so excited for that to happen.
And the third one is right here.
Yeah, I really don't know what else to say, but that was a really close call.
No, don't scratch the door.
And yes, I really like to hit the door because I accidentally forgot to press B, I think.
Well, like, and if they want to.
Oh, that remote there, that is the same remote that I still have to this day.
Climb down like
And
climb
the nunchucks that was black, I think that was the family's nunchuck because I was borrowing it at the time. And yeah, unfortunately that bedroom, I think it's been remodeled.
like,
Yeah, it's been remodeled and I don't want to really
sorry about
explain
that.
too many personal details, but it's been remodeled. I can't really record the same way, kind of like a revisit.
Backflip, S rank, nice.
Alright, so that's an S rank.
The last recording I got.
Yeah, to be truthfully honest, I prefer to get S ranks on night stages rather than day stages.
So we got three
That's a lot of items in the first act. Okay, this act. I actually remember this is the one I had the most problems finding the two hidden items. They were hidden very, very sneaky. I don't even remember why I did a lot of jump cuts. Maybe I was interrupted, which I think was very common, because I really, really hate getting interrupted while I'm recording videos, because mostly I would have to cut the section of the video out, or my speaking and my behavior would change within an instant. Yeah, I actually remember many years ago where I was so energetic with the Pikmin final boss video, but then after defeating a boss, I got really interrupted because I was recording at, what, 6 a.m. in the morning? You know, just about a couple hours before I had to leave for school, and that's where my mood just suddenly went to depression, because I really don't like having this feeling of being insecure. Yeah, there's something I really didn't notice when it comes to that attack. Like, I think it was the upper claw attack. You know, when the energy of the claws would turn either red or green or yellow. If you get what I mean from that. If you use the colored claws, which is really, really tricky to pull off, if you defeat the enemies, then your somewhat energy from the enemies would multiply. I could explain that in a 10-year anniversary on the channel. And yeah, the dog statues, I didn't actually realize it.
You know what? Let's make this.
Okay, this is a very, very crappy presentation. And I just went super sane. Dude, you're supposed to grab the enemies, block their attacks, and then you attack them from behind because they would feel vulnerable. I was just dumb enough to even remember that strategy because I didn't even know about it.
Those are my lips are dry.
Okay, why am I constantly pausing? I don't even know why I pause so constantly. I don't even remember why I was pausing so much. I just don't know. Okay, this is the item. I didn't even know it was there. Okay, how do I describe this? I did not know the item was hidden inside that very short wall. I just didn't know it. Yeah, because I really don't think there was any videos at the time in 2016 where they show exactly where all the items are. I think I was one of the first ones. And yeah, I just didn't really know exactly where the items were exactly. Yeah, so this area, it's based on a city in Greece. I would really love to go to that area at some point.
Oh yeah, look at that speed.
I don't know exactly because I never been overseas before, but it would be a really great experience to go to that city in real life. Yeah, that would have been awesome. And yeah, oh god, I remember this. I remember, whoa, why did I put in that MLG, like, logo there, and when you saw the zip, oh my god, why did I add that? Stop it, why? I just can't believe I just did these editing choices. That is just pure insanity. That is just pure insanity. Maybe it's because I didn't want to make the videos boring. I think that might be an excuse. If you guys want to know the secret, the software I used to edit the videos, I think it was called VideoPad Editor. The only reason I knew about the software because it was free, and I didn't really have a subscription, so I pretty much just used a free editing software, and it is not a good software. Well, in retrospect. And I also use VideoPad Editor to really do like Photoshop. I don't think I actually had Photoshop until I had maybe like 2 or 3 years starting at the channel. And that's when I had more than 15 minutes of making videos, because when you start making videos, your limitation's about 15 minutes, and you don't really get the ability to you don't really get the ability to create thumbnails. They only give you 3 random screenshots throughout the video, so like one beginning, one middle, and one end. And I did the thumbs off. Why did I do that? Yep, that's a skill. The Werewolf. Yeah, the Werewolf. That would have been a really important skill for you to get more Dark Gaia Force, and also a lot more of the Unleashed energy. It depends on what enemies you defeat, because not all enemies have the exact same amount of the type of energy from them that you steal from them.
That must be a tutorial.
I don't know why, but I always like the cutscenes of this game, despite how simple it is. And yep, Tails actually managed to fly away from the enemies. Now, here's something really weird. I didn't really know about the cutscene. I didn't actually notice in the Xbox version. This cutscene will play out first before you start the gameplay of the Werehog stages. But for the Wii version, they decided to add that cutscene after you've done the Axe stages. That's just so weird decision.
Thanks.
Yeah, I always like that, especially Chip handing Tails chocolate.
I'll bet that means that you
Yeah, I don't even know what kind of food foxes actually eat. Well, not anthropomorphic foxes, I meant fox animals is what I meant.
that. I think I know
Here's something I didn't actually notice in the background. If you look at Chip in the background, you can see him swimming backwards. Especially with flying. I always find that kind of humorous in the background, despite the dialogue being very serious. Yeah, when he said continent over, like, isn't there like water in between? Like, I'm pretty sure Sonic would have, you know, drowned. So that just doesn't make any sense in my personal opinion. Alright, it seems like we're at the end of this video, so thank you guys for watching and watching me cringe at this video, because I don't know. See you guys there.